This is the unedited review for Taken. My first movie review in a little while, actually. I think, yeah. Uh, Taken stars Liam Neeson as former CIA agent named Brian Mills. He's former. When I mean former, he took an early retirement from the CIA in order to live closer to his teenage daughter, Kim, played by Maggie Grace. Brian's government work kept him away from Kim for much of his childhood. I mean, her childhood, and he's now trying to make up for lost time. And then Kim decides to, hey, I want to take a trip to Paris with her friend Amanda, played by Katie Cassidy. Katie Cassidy. Never heard of her. Brian is apprehensive about it, and he decides, you know what, you can go, but take this phone and call me every time before you go to bed, after you wake up, before you go somewhere, in the middle of the afternoon. Just call me about four or five times a day. And she said, okay. She goes on the trip, blah 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 blah. And first day they meet a guy named I forgot his name. I think it's like Peru or something like that. Perouge, I don't know. It's some French guy. I thought I thought he was actually screwing around with his French accent. And I thought he was just some kind of pervert or something. But he actually works for a bunch of kidnappers. So he gets American girls to pretty much tell him where they live, pretty much. So the kidnappers can go and take them. So that's what happens to these girls. They tell the guy where they live. They're like, yeah, we live up there, because the guy said, hey, we're having a party. Where can I pick you up? What floor will you be on? On the top. And you're like, good. And yeah, that's what happens. The girl calls Liam Neeson, or Brian, or her dad, and she witnesses her friend getting kidnapped, and also she witnesses, she also gets kidnapped herself. So that is the plot of it. Brian is after his daughter and her friend. So that's the plot, pretty much. And if you want to read it, and I didn't explain it very good, read it on the description. I have to say right now, this movie is great. It's awesome. It's probably one of the best movies I've seen this year. That's not really that's not saying much, because this is actually my only movie I saw that was worth it. So yeah, this is the best movie so far. And if if it keeps up, if the year keeps up being trash, then I could see this being on the top 5 of this year, because this is really a good movie. It's actually been freaking, you know what, that's screwed up. It's been delayed for ages, actually. There's reviews going back to 2007. Actually, let me see. No, early 2008. There's reviews going back to early 2008. This was supposed to be released, this was supposed to be released back in the summer of 2008. And shit, man, it's been delayed, but maybe it was delayed for the best reason, because it really is a great movie. And I'm going to try to keep this review very short. I'm just telling you, it's great. Liam Neeson does a fantastic job. His best role since Schindler's List. He played Schindler. Yeah, no. So yeah, he's really great. The movie's great. The action's fantastic. There's some actually really rated R scenes in this movie, but it's a rated PG-13 movie. Hopefully it'll get hopefully people will go and see it, because I think this is this year's I don't know. It's this year's action movie, because it really is great. Action's fun. It's not like taking itself really seriously, but it still is a great movie. Great action. The director of this is Pierre Morel, who is, in fact, I'm pretty sure French, because I'm not trying to be racist, but his name is Pierre, who did, what did he do? He did District B13. He also was the director of the photography for The Transporter, Unleashed, and War. War was one of the most disappointing movies of 2007 for me, because it had two of the biggest action stars, well, at that time, Jason Statham and Jet Li, and of course they failed miserably, to me at least. And yeah, but he only did the photography. This is his second movie, and it's great. You have to go check it out. It comes out 30th of this month. January 30th. Go check it out. I hope it does great. I give the movie a 9 out of 10. Awesome movie. Go check it out. Thanks and bye.